There's a difference between confidence and waking up a sleeping lion. In the 2023 NBA playoffs, one man decided to poke the greatest player of his generation. Not with a dunk, not with a block, but with words. Dillon Brooks looked into the camera and said about LeBron James, "I don't care. He's old." And in that moment, the entire basketball world stopped. Because you don't just talk to a legend like that. You better be ready for war. Let's understand something first. Brooks wasn't crazy. He was playing the villain. Memphis built their identity on toughness, swagger, fearlessness, and Brooks embraced that role fully. But here's the problem. There's trash talk, and then there's challenging a man who has built a 20-year empire in this league. Crown LeBron James 4. This isn't a rising star. This isn't a fading veteran. This is a man who has been to 10 NBA Finals, won 4 championships, broken the all-time scoring record. And you're calling him old? That's not strategy. That's gasoline. After Game 2, Brooks doubled down. He said he wouldn't respect LeBron until he dropped 40 on him. Think about that. You're asking a man who has averaged 27 for 2 decades to prove something? LeBron didn't clap back. He didn't tweet. He didn't argue. He said, "I don't respond to trash talk." That sentence right there? That's veteran energy. Because legends don't debate. They demonstrate. Game 3 comes. Brooks gets ejected. And suddenly, the villain energy feels different. The crowd smells blood. The Lakers smell momentum. And LeBron? He goes surgical. Not flashy. Not emotional. Just controlled dominance. You could see it in his eyes. This wasn't about stats anymore. This was about hierarchy. Here's where my perspective comes in. Dillon Brooks made a mistake. Not because he talked trash. Trash talk is part of basketball culture. He made a mistake because he underestimated legacy. When you challenge a legend, you don't just face the player. You face his experience, his IQ, his memory of every doubter, his pride. LeBron has been doubted since high school. You think he's old hurts him? That fuels him. And what happened after the series? Memphis moved on from Brooks. That's not coincidence. In the NBA, perception matters. And when you poke the king, you better not miss. Now let me be fair. Was Brooks wrong for competing? No. The league needs villains. It needs players willing to challenge icons. But timing matters. And self-awareness matters more. If you're going to talk like that, you better win. Because if you lose, the narrative owns you. And in America, narrative is everything. So what was this really about? It wasn't about age. It wasn't about 40 points. It was about ego meeting legacy. And legacy doesn't blink. Dillon Brooks tried to rattle the king. Instead, he reminded the world why LeBron James still sits on the throne. And that is what makes basketball beautiful.